reality is a large part of the answer. People who've been in 5 different virtual realities in a couple of hours of entertainment will come out realizing that the reality, in quotes, of everyday life is being created by their brain too, just like the virtual realities are. And then the major lesson of the 20th century in the social sciences will be something people can use instead of something they understand and keep forgetting. As Gurdjieff said, forgetting is the enemy. We need new imprints. We need shocking experiences that make us remember the new knowledge. Okay, next question. Yes?
If we sort of time warp this to the year 2020, where do you think our tribes would have taken us on this planet by then?
It doesn't, as Robert Heinlein once said, it doesn't pay a prophet to be too specific. In a couple of my books, I dared to stick my neck out and make predictions about when certain technological breakthroughs would come. In every single case, I have been wrong. So now I talk about sometime in the future. In the near future, we can expect, but I don't try to pick which decade. Howsoever, the first part, when I think of that question, the first thing I think of is 2012. That's even sooner than 2020. 2012 is the year that Terence McKenna. Oops, I just stepped on my own wire, but I think the mic is still attached. It's strange being wired up like this. You get used to it when you do enough lecturing, but still, every now and then you find you're walking on your own tail, and it's very strange. Terence McKenna worked out this theory of the doubling of information in time, which I have worked on and lots of others have worked on. Information has been doubling throughout human history. And Terence, analyzing this, came to the conclusion it was a Mandelbrot fractal. Fractals are self-similar systems, which means each part repeats the whole on a smaller scale. Fractal in time means that everything keeps repeating faster and faster. And so the doubling of information will be happening faster. Well, it has been happening faster and faster. It took from Christ to Leonardo for information to double once. From Leonardo to the American Revolution, roughly, for it to double again, 1900 before the next doubling. The next doubling, 1950, the next 1960, the next 67, the next 73, and now, according to Jacques Vallée, information is doubling every 18 months. According to Terence's Mandelbrot analysis, by 2012, information will be doubling every day, and towards the end of the year, it'll be doubling every minute and then every second. And on December 22nd, information will be doubling every nanosecond. That's 1 million doublings every second. I can't imagine what that means concretely. I find this the most fascinating theory in modern science because I can't believe it. And yet, I like the way he arrived at it. A lot of the data he used is accurate. I have encountered something too futuristic and far out for me to believe in. I found the limits of my own gullibility. And yet, even as I say I don't believe in it, I'm still fascinated by it. What is going to happen in 2012? The thing got even stranger because Jose Aguila, by entirely different methods, occult and mystical methods having nothing to do with mathematical science and sociology and so on, by comparing the Mayan calendar with I Ching and a whole bunch of things like that, he came up with the conclusion that in 2012 we are going to enter infinity. And of course, if information is doubling that rapidly, that means technology will be changing so rapidly that perhaps we will have access to infinity in some sense. In some sense, we already